Started from the bottom, all I had was a dream. Always been alone, never really had a team. Cause the loyalty is suspect, nothing's what it seems. As I'm counting all this money, thinking how to make it clean. Never been broke, see I always had a job. And before I learned to hustle, I was taught how to rob. Nice with the hands, but I'm iller with the shot. Battling depression cause it's lonely at the top. Drinking all this Henny just to try and ease the pain. Though I never had regrets, there's some things that I wouldn't do the same. I would never change for some change, and I never let the sneak distance take me out my game. I'm a grown man. Unless it's for my kids, I don't hold hands. Cause they hate it when you focused on your own plans. So I gamble with my money, I don't gamble with my life in the street. Cause you only get one chance. Grab a bottle of that Henny and I mix it with some Red Bull. Got a couple pills that I'm popping for the pain.
What's going on? My name is Marcus Whitley, and yes, this is good behavior. Now, in this episode, I want to talk about a common personality trait that can corrupt your mindset. It can isolate you and also make other people not want to be around you. I want to talk about having an ego, because an ego will stand in the way of greatness. Like being arrogant, thinking you're better than everybody else, feeling entitled to everything, and having that know-it-all mindset. That's what I want to talk about. But scratch all of those traits for a minute. I want to start with just the ego itself, right? Like, in my opinion, I feel like an ego is a competitive mindset. Because in sports and competition, you're measured by being the best. But outside of that, there is no being the best in life, because life isn't a competition. I get that you want to be the best, but you should want to be the best you. You can't be the best somebody else because you're not them. It's as simple as that. You don't live their life. You haven't experienced the things that they've been through. So how could you possibly compare yourself to somebody else? I'm saying having an ego is an ugly trait. There's nothing cool about it, nothing cute about it. It is what it is. Like, and especially having that know-it-all cocky attitude as well. Like, no one can tell you nothing. Now, that's something I see all the time. That's why I want to talk about it. And I see it in all kinds of different people. From kids like the ones that I work with, who swear they got life figured out when they are barely teenagers. And they all think or swear that they're going to be rich and famous, but they have no idea how they're going to do it or what they're going to do to get there. Like, try having a conversation with one of them about it. Like, it's gonna give you a headache. But they're not even the only ones, because then you got adults who feel like they know it all. And you can't tell them nothing. But with them, they're stuck in their ways. And it's a lot harder to break out of that mindset once you're older. But I'm still trying to understand that thought process and how they can reject advice and conversations with people because they feel like they have nothing to gain from it. And everything is the way that they believe it is. I mean, who could have that type of mindset where you believe that everything in the world is the way that you think it is? That's like that whole debate, which still goes on to today about if the earth is round or flat. And the people that swear it's one way, you can't change their mind for nothing. I mean, it's just like that. See, what some don't realize is if you have an ego, then you're somebody who's closed-minded. And like I'm always saying, if you want to grow, if you want to elevate yourself, you have to think outside of the box. You have to step outside of your comfort zone and expand your mind. The smartest people in the world didn't get that way by being closed-minded. They learn by asking questions, by listening and figuring things out. See, one thing I heard before that stuck with me is they said, if you're the smartest one in the room, then you're in the wrong room. Now, that's not taking shots at anybody. That's just saying that you need to surround yourself with different people because you're not growing or learning anything. So what could you have to gain from staying where you are? It's like having a job and they offer you a promotion, but you say no. You don't want to make more money. That sounds funny, right? Like you would rather stay where you're at. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Like another thing that's always been said is knowledge is power. That doesn't mean that you're going to get rich and famous. So I don't want you thinking that. Like, don't go around saying that because you got knowledge, you're going to get rich and famous just because I said that, because that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, all right, let's put it like this. When I first, oh my God. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. But being successful isn't about being rich or famous. I mean, when I first decided to write a book, I had no idea what I was doing or how I was going to do it. This is where everything that I've been saying comes into play, right? Now, I used social media, Google, and everything else that I could think of to learn how to write a book. I asked questions and I spoke with other authors, and anything that I could think of that might help me, I did. I had to prepare myself to do something new. Like, I've seen a few people say that they'll do it themselves because they know it all, but then quit halfway through or finish it and it comes out sloppy because they didn't know what they were doing and refused to hire an editor or somebody to help because they figured that they could just use AI to spell check and it was going to come out perfect. Now, I don't knock anybody for doing anything that they want to do. If anything, I encourage it. But I also encourage doing it right and not having an ego when you go into things. Now, we all know there's no set right way to do things, but I want you to be able to, like I said, be best prepared for anything that you want to do. Like this isn't just about writing a book. It's about anything that you want to do. Go into it with knowledge and understanding. That's the best chance you have to be successful. And if you have an ego, that's just going to stand in the way of that. That's why I wanted to do this episode, because even for myself, when I was younger, I thought I knew it all. Like, I thought I was the man. And that ego landed me in prison. I don't want anybody else's to do the same to them or worse. Now, I hope this episode was able to make you think about that. Because don't let that stand in the way from you doing great things or even you finding happiness. Now, my name is Marcus Whitley, and this is Good Behavior. So until the next episode. For more episodes and info, you can find me on all social media at I am Marcus Whitley, and find any of my books, Both Sides of the Street, Choices and Consequences, Greatness Under Pressure, and Battling Demons, all on Amazon. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.